Hello, Endicott students. I am here today with Cindy Ludlam, who is teaching IST112 Intro to Peace Studies online for us this summer. Thanks so much, Cindy, for being here today.
Thanks for having me. Hi, everyone.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to Endicott?
Oh, great question. My name's Cindy, and I live in Vermont. This is actually my art studio, and I moved from Boston a couple years ago. I'm a visual artist as well as a peace studies instructor, and I also teach art history. I have a nonprofit that I founded called Bridging Mind and Body, and we have a program right now called You Go Girl Yoga, where we are working with refugee mothers and women. So peace studies is a topic that has been always in my life. A lot of my art when I was younger was more political and peace studies oriented, and now it's more meditation based, so more thinking about those concepts of inner peace. I'm a mom. I have two children. My daughter is in Hong Kong, and she lives and works in Hong Kong for EF Education. And she does marketing, branding, and design for them. So that's been challenging. And actually last year when I taught this class, I was in Hong Kong for part of the time when a lot of the protests were very intense. So I was able to live stream on the streets, safely live stream from Hong Kong during the protests that we were participating in, the peaceful protests.
Wow.
And I have so she's there now. I have a son, Griffin, who's 22. He's a senior at Oberlin College studying filmmaking. He's home now. So that's been very challenging for him, but it's been also nice to have him home. And I'm married, and my husband's a musician, and I have a dog named Milo, and if you take this class, you may see Milo, and I have two cats. And I'm very passionate about teaching. And I came to Endicott a few years ago when we were thinking about possibly teaching a yoga philosophy course, and discussions came up about me also teaching a peace studies course. So it's just been great. I look forward to this course. Starting in winter, I get excited about teaching this course. It's such a huge topic, right? And this course is definitely an overview. So let's talk about that first. It's not meant to go into depth in any one area of peace studies. So it's an overview. So let me go over some of the modules with you.
Sure.
So people can know a little bit about the course. So first of all, I have videos that I've made, but I'm also very accessible. So I want that to be known as well. With each module, there's a live component I do and make myself accessible to everyone too. So we think about peace and violence in this course in the first module. I also start with an exercise that's interactive. With students, there's a lot of discussions, and those discussions students can also upload videos. They don't have to be all done in writing. And the first thing that I ask students to do is kind of guiding them through the creation of an I am from poem or an I am from statement. Where are you from? And kind of thinking about where we are from is not just our immediate family. So though we're able to share those either in video, and it's a great way for the class to get to know each other in a short period of time because we're not here for many weeks. So we look at films in this course as well. I've really selected a variety of films. We look at conflict, again, not just inner conflict, but global conflict. We have a midterm project where students are asked to another project where you're creating a product, and that could be a physical product or a computer program to help with easing conflict and war and creating peace. And that's a really fun project. I've been told people really like that project, and I have some really fun things in that project that I ask students to think about and use. There's a Peacemaker in My Backyard interview project, and I designed that project in thinking that in my own experience, I was not aware of all the amazing people around me. I live in Brattleboro, Vermont. You know, down the street, there's like a Nobel laureate. There's like all of these people doing these amazing things, and I had not taken the time to really meet my neighbors. So that's a video project. And obviously in this time with social distancing, we may modify that project. It could be done on Zoom. Before we had these personal meetings. So that's really nice. You get to really learn about peacekeeping efforts of people in your community. And sometimes people have interviewed the fire chief, the police chief, gender and violence and peace. That's a big topic. And that project, we also, or sorry, during that module, we do an art project as well, looking at women who have been making art to try to bring awareness around issues of gender and politics and peace. And so we really dive deep into that. We look at diplomacy as well. And then we end with peace psychology, inner and outer peace, and just kind of wrapping that up. I think it's important for people to know I like to meet students where they are. Things happen in life, and we're not always gonna be able to be in the same time zone, so I'm pretty flexible with that. Meeting students who need help. I get back to people really fast as well. Yeah, first thing I'll say is I've always been struck by the compassion and kindness of the Endicott students. Really just super kind, thoughtful comments in our discussions, holding space for each other, giving people space, hardworking students. You showing up is the other thing, very consistently showing up, and creative, out of the box thinkers, innovative thinkers. You know, life is like this, right? It's sideways, it's every which way. And if we can create a community, which I think Endicott has, where people are supporting each other and meeting people where they are, and then helping us get where we need to go in a supportive way, that's a solid community. And that's what draws me to Endicott and to Endicott students. So this is a course I look forward to every year.